Hello everyone, this is SIVAGAMI from SNS College of Engineering. As I am an assistant professor in the Department of Information Technology, here we are going to learn about the topic is project management and controls. In this we are going to learn change control. Okay, these are all the topics these are all under the SPM, the software project management. Okay. Change control needed to track the changes made in project. Actually we need the change control. It tracks the changes made in the project. It's used to make the two changes made in the project. Some project involve simple changes, whereas others go to many versions of the changes. Baselined product or foundation for the development of the further products. Baseline projects or foundation for the development of the further products. Okay, any changes to be baselined document have effect on other part of the projects. Any changes to be baseline, the document have effect on other parts of the projects. Okay. Change control procedures. Let's go to the change control procedures. One or more users perceives needs for a modification to a system and ask for a changes request to be pasted to the development staff. Okay, user management approves it, pass it to the development manager. Actually user management approves it. User management only approves it and it passes to the development management. Single authorized channel for request for changing. Single authorized channel for requesting for change. One person from development team receive and process RFC. One person from development team receive and process the RFC. Report on particularly and cost of carrying out of the changes. Report on particularly and cost of carrying out of the change. The development representatives would report back to the user management on finding, and user management decided to go ahead with the change or not. Okay, the development team representative would report back to the user management to find, and the user management decide to go to ahead with the changes or not. Okay, individual or group who represented the major stakeholders the change of prioritizing the RFCs for actions. Once RFCs are approved for action, one or more developers are authorized to take the copies of the master products that are to be the modified. Copies are modified. After the copies are modified, when new version of the product has been completed, the user management is notified and a copy of the software will be released to the user acceptance testing. Okay, after the version product has been completed, user management is noticed and a copy of the copies of the software will be released to the user acceptance testing. Okay, once the user satisfied with the product, they authorize for operational release. Authorized for operational release. Master copies of configuration items are replaced. Changes in scope of system. Size of the system gradually to increase in IS development project. One case is changing to requirements that are requested by users, sometimes called as the scope creep. Scope of the projects is carefully monitored and controlled. Re-estimate the system size is terms of SLOC. Control of changes and documentation is responsibility. The configuration libraries, let's see the configuration librarians rules. Control of the changes and documents is responsibility of configuration librarians, configuration managers, product librarians, and the duties of this persons. The duties of the above persons, like a configuration librarian, and then configuration managers, and then the project librarian. Identification of all items that are subject to change the control. Identification of all items that are subject to change the control. Estimate and maintenance of the central responsibility of the master copies of all project document and software projects. Okay, setting up and running of the formal set of the procedures to deal with the changes. Maintenance of records of who has access to which library items. Thank you everyone.